Okay, so here's going to be our second video today. And our second video is just going to be going through the lab and how to fill this sheet out. And then when we come back, all right, so we have a class today, so I won't see you till Tuesday. I'll have the results for 3 days and I'll show you what happened. Now, what we're looking at, the purpose of this investigation is basically investigate the movement of water into a Haribo gummy bear, okay? And when looking at this, to give you a little background information, basically gummy bears are just made of gelatin, sugar, and starch. That's basically it. Gelatin is a polymer, which is a unit of repeating molecules, and which gives it the structural support to so they don't just melt and fall apart. And we know from diffusion, these molecules and all over the place are in constant motion, moving from an area of high concentration to low. Now, what we're going to be looking at is water molecules through a selectively permeable membrane. We know that this process is called osmosis. And that's what we're going to show here, because the only particle that's going to move is going to be water. And that goes through passive and active transport, stuff we've already talked about. So I want you to fill out this part. If the water concentration in the tap water is higher or lower than the water in the gummy bear, then what will happen to the gummy bear placed in tap water? Meaning, when I put this in tap water, where do I have the highest concentration of tap water? In the cup or in the bear? Okay, so I think everyone should be able to figure it out. And by knowing what is high concentration and low concentration, you can tell which particles are going to move. And then the same thing for the 100% distilled water. Now, that's going to bring us down to here, okay? So here are going to be the dimensions. We're going to record apart this. I figured I'd choose red and green, some nice Christmas colors. So gummy bear 1, we're going to just use red. So you fill this in on yours, and you can just put red. Gummy bear 2 will be green. Now, you can see here, we're going to figure out the initial before soaking. So I'm going to measure the length of this. And the length of the gummy bear, I got to go with centimeters, not inches. And the length of the gummy bear is 2.1 centimeters. So if you just put 2.1 centimeters there. The width of the gummy bear is going to be 0.6 centimeters. And the height of the gummy bear, and all I'm doing is using a ruler just to measure it, is going to be 0.9 centimeters. And all I'm doing is just measuring length, width, and then the height, okay? So there it is. Now, the volume is length times width times height, and if I knew where my phone, there it is, let's figure out what that would be. There we go. Let's see here. 2.1 times 0.6 times 0.9 gives us 1.134 centimeters. And what that is going to be the volume of that one. So let's do the other one. If I had to take a guess, the other one should be very, very similar unless it got kind of squished. Yep, 1.9. But we just can't assume. So this is the green gummy bear, 1.9 cm. We just can't assume because assumption does not work. All right. Actually, I'm going to give this one 1 centimeter. That one's a little closer. And granted, it could be, why am I that far off? Actually, I messed this one up. This is 0.9. Ugh. So that's going to change this answer. Sorry. So change this one to, let's try that again. Oops. 2.1 times 0.9 times 0.9. 1 point, that makes more sense to me. There you go. And let me do the width of the green one, or the height, I'm sorry. Okay, let's see what this one is. 1.9, 1.33. So a little bit of difference between them, okay? And these would actually be cubed, and I can't make the, well, somewhere I can. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So these would be a 3. It would be up, so centimeters cubed. All right. So now what will happen is tomorrow I'm going to come back in and I'll make these measurements right here. And then Monday I'll explain what we're going to do. So I'm going to soak them overnight, come back tomorrow, check on it, and then what I'm going to do is dump it and then put salt water into it. What do you think is going to happen though from day 1 to 2? Are they going to get larger, much larger? And if you got gummy bears and water at home, try this. You'll see what happens. It's cool. Kids love this lab. All right, now we have to go to what the mass of them, the mass of the gummy bears. Okay, so there's my red and green. So put that in. So the mass of the red one is, and I'm just using balance here. Can you see that right there? Yep, there's my balance. Electronic balance, nice and easy. All right, 2.26 grams. Oh, sorry, 2.27 grams. All right, let's see. Okay, let's look at the green one. Think it'll be the same? I bet it won't. Nope. Put a G after that for grams. And then this one is 2.22 grams. Okay. Now, you can't do any of this yet. That's all you can do to this point. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the red one, goes into tap water, and the green one goes into distilled. And in 24 hours, when you come back, what do you think will happen? Now, what we're going to do is we'll revisit this on Tuesday and I'll show you parts of it. I'll have some videos made so you can watch them of what happened. So now what I'd like you to do, if you logged out of the Google Meet, I'd like you to log back in because we are going to look at the potato slice and see if there's any difference. Okay? All right. Have a good day. Actually, no. See you in a little bit.